Welcome back, everyone. This is episode 4 of the Joe Levy experiment. Still keeping the name for now. I know a lot of people don't like the name, but we're keeping the name. Anyways, I want to thank you guys for 3 views on my last video. We got 3 views. That's a really record high number, so I'm super proud about that. 3. Let's try to get to 4 this time. That's my goal. 4 views is what I'm going for. All right, which is honestly not even a bad. It's not even a bad ask. It's not even that much to ask. What do most YouTubers ask you to like, subscribe, donate? I want 4 views. It's all I want. It's 4 views. There's just one more. Okay, I don't want any likes. I don't want any donations. I don't even want you could dislike it. Just 4. I just want 4 views. All right, just 4, maybe 5. Maybe 5. I want to ask for 6. I wanted to ask for 6. I want to ask for 6. We'll stick to 4 for now. They'll go be 4 for now. If you want, you should subscribe. You don't have to. Either way, you're gonna see my face eventually. It's gonna be everywhere, so you don't have to subscribe now. You're gonna have to get on eventually. Eventually, this is gonna be the only channel left on YouTube. It's either now or never. So, welcome back. That was welcome back. Now, you might be thinking, what's with the hat? What's with the hat? Why are you wearing a hat inside or a leather jacket inside? But you're not thinking that. You're probably just focusing on the hat. Well, I got an S reveal. I couldn't do a face reveal because I started off showing my face from the beginning. But I could do if you know me, if you've been following this channel since we've had 2 views, and now we've had 3. So if you've been following for a while, I'll cut to the chase. My hair used to be crazy now. All right, I'll put it back. I don't know. I don't know, man. It happens. Things happen, all right? I actually kind of like it. I like it. You lined it up. My widow's peak is a little weird there, but it happens, all right? I got a haircut. Let me know what you think. If one person comments, that's like 33% of the people watching. That's enough for me. Just give me one comment. Let me know what you think about the hair, because I walk in there. By the way, I don't like getting haircuts. I do every once in a year. I do it once every full moon. I'll get a haircut. When a full moon comes out, I'll go in the barber shop. So I go in there. Same place I've been going for a while. Shout out to A&J on Avenue S. They're big fans of me, I'm sure. Soon they'll be playing my videos while I get a haircut. But anyways, I go in there, and I don't know what to ask for. I don't know. I just say dealer's choice. I sit down, do whatever you want to me. Just fucking do it. I don't know what to say. I didn't go to school for it. I don't know fractions. So, what do you want? I don't 1 or 2. I don't know. Just give me something. I don't know. I don't have to do a math problem when I'm getting my hair cut. You know what I mean? I don't know what the numbers work and things like that. Just finesse me. Finesse my shit, bro. Just finesse my shit. You know what I mean? So I'm asking to finesse my shit. I walk down there. I'm just like dealer's choice. But I go to the same barber shop, different barbers each time. That's what you gotta do, by the way. People are like, oh, the same barber. No. That's nonsense. You want the same guy. You gotta mix it up. You can't have the same guy cutting your hair this week, that night. You gotta mix it up. So I go to the same shop, but different barbers each time. I'll just sit down. Whoever's like feeling me, I'll feel them back. So I go down. I sit down. The guy's like, what do you want? I try to say as little as possible. Let them do, because they're professionals. I trust them, their opinion more than mine, because they're professionals. They know what they're doing. So I sit down. Then he just starts cutting. I'm like, yeah, go. And by the way, this is a Dominican barbershop, which you can obviously tell by the cutting my jib. But they give me down, and he lined me up. And I liked it. I appreciated it. So I handed him money, and I give $40, by the way, for a haircut. I think it's like 30 the place I go. I know it's a lot of money, by the way. Trust me, I know it's a lot of money, but I legit go once every once every crescent. Whenever the moon hits the sun and there's an eclipse, I go. Whenever there's a big bang and a new planet and atmosphere is formed, that's when I go. So I can afford to pay $40 every start of the universe. It's really not that big of a deal. I know you're thinking it's a lot, but listen, it's literally every once in a while. It's not that much, all right? So, I go, the guy gets him. I leave right away. I don't. Here's my problem with the haircut is because you want to tell the guy like he did a good job, but you don't want to seem like you're complimenting yourself at the same time. Because I don't have an ego like that. I can't be like, oh shit, bro, I'm fucking looking sick as fuck. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't be like, oh yo, I'm fucking dope. Okay, this is as far as I can go. So you try to tell him that he did a good job without inflating your own ego. I'm like, oh bro, you're fire. That haircut fire. I look horrible, but the hair is really good. You did a great job. I'm disgusting, but you really finessed that. I mean, you took a dirty dog and made it a clean one. You know what I mean? You cleaned up this old bitch. You cleaned up this old fucking. It's like an old Ford Fiesta. I have a Ford Fusion, by the way. I should have said Ford Fusion. That's the car I have. I have a Ford Fusion 2011. It's white. I went to the mechanic. He fucking killed me. I was gonna say a different word. I was going to say a word different than killed, if you know what I meant by taking my money. But I don't want to say that stuff. You know what I mean? You gotta be a little nice. You can't just throw out the, R word every once in a while. 2 R words. Big fans of both of them. Besides that, yeah, so I can talk, I got I really need to do more prep for this show because I don't know what direction this is going. I have no idea if this is good or not. I think my fucking family is listening to this. They think I'm a crazy person. They're like, you're getting 4 views. You should stop. You should look at my little sister goes in her room, shakes her little, her nose. She shakes her fat Jewy nose, gets more views than I do for this beautiful artwork I do. But that's besides the point. I'm not gonna be bitter. I'm not a bitter guy. I'm a happy guy. I'm a really happy-go-lucky guy. I'm a happy-go-lucky guy. Okay, so that was the first thing I wanted to talk about was the haircut. I didn't even want to talk about that. I had to talk about that because it's just a very sharp change in in an appearance, and I'm sure my 3 viewers would have got very upset at the continuity errors in the show if I didn't explain it properly. So I'm happy we've been through that. Okay, on to topic number 2. Last week was the back to school special, 10 tricks for back to school, which I thought was a good title, by the way. I'm like, 10 tricks for back to school. This is a fucking banger of a title. I'm putting myself in the thumbnail. People will be like, yo, who's this cool guy giving us tips for back to school? I definitely want to click on the video, but no one did that, which is fine, 3 people did. I think it's because it got copyright stricken, so none of them didn't want to, share the video because I was playing music in the video because I don't give a fuck, I'm just kind of cool like that. So, anyways, the last video was 10 tips for back to school. Now I'm back to school. Here's tip number 11 for back to school. Actually, tip number 3. I don't think I gave 10 tips. I think it was just a clickbait. I'm not even sure. But anyways, tip number 11. Get a gay teacher. Way better, I have to say. Listen, you look at me. I mean, you know what type of guy I am. I don't have to, I don't have to spell anything out here, mostly because I can't spell. But I've had 2 gay teachers to my knowledge in Baruch, I think, so far. It could have been more, for all I know. I don't really ask. I just kind of close my eyes and hope for the best. But and both of them have been good. The first guy was an Italian teacher I took, which that's what you want teaching an Italian class in a city college is a gay man who's been in Italy. I'm just saying that's just my personal preference. I'd rather, someone who understands fagolis, not just teaches it, someone who understands a big baguette, not just says the word. I prefer. So that guy was a very nice teacher. A lot of spunk. These guys, they got spunk. They got charisma, personality, it's a lot of snapping, name calling. I like it, They don't like me though, I sit in the back of my, my mask is drooping down my nose. I'm like a bad boy, so they don't like me. But you could still like people who don't like you. That's not a problem. So I got this gay teacher. That was last year. This semester, I walk in. What class is it? I think it was what class is that? Think, Joseph. Think. It was management. I'm taking a management class for some reason. Listen, man, you got to pay the bill somehow. I'm just managing to take the class, so I'm managing, and basically, he's like, teaching us about life. He's talking about here's the problem with these teachers. They try to be too relatable sometimes, so they just try to relate everything to sex in the class. And this guy's like, management is it's the power relationship between the employee and the employer, such as the prostitute and this sad boy who's 20 years old and is desperate. It's the same relationship. They always try to make everything so sexually congruent. It's like, bro, just teach the fucking class, all right? Just tell me how to manage. I don't need to hear your voyage into the glory hole of Long Island, all right? Just tell me tell me the answers. I don't need to hear you and your sexual escapades throughout your youth. You know what I mean? But that's whatever. The point is, he was a good teacher. I did like him. He's very relatable. He's nice guy. He's like, he mentioned he's gay in the first class, that we all know, which I respect. That's a power move, by the way. That's what I'm gonna do. That's a power move. So you always in the class, which, well, again, a lot of spunk, a lot of charisma, best teacher I've had so far, because all these other fucking teachers suck. All right, so last year, I was in this philosophy class, right? And it was this smart, this old, wise Indian fellow with knowledge and not even a beard, but guys who don't have a beard but could have a beard, they have a beard in terms of like a wisdom, you know what I mean? There's no beard, but they might as well have a beard. You know what I mean? Just the way he speaks, it's like there's fur coming out of his mouth at all times, connecting. His sentences start from here and they connect around his mouth in a full beard. That's how wise this guy was. So he's some wise guy. I took a lot from the class, a lot of sage wisdom. We learned about morality and is it justified in what was it? Are you justified in killing someone? All that nonsense about morality. As if morality is a real thing. And good and evil is not just a man-made misconception. But whatever. Besides that, this year I walk in. This guy's like, yeah, show me you're gonna be your teacher. I'm just 25-year-old guy living in New York City. What do you know, bro? What do you know? You're gonna teach me with the proper way to clean my studio apartment is with minimizing the damage, the cockroaches and the dust mites in your fucking apartment. Grow up, all right. Go to India, sell some fruit, get stabbed. I don't know, worship a cow, do something, then come back and teach me. All right, it's ridiculous that these people have the nerve to come and teach me about what they think and teach me. I don't need you. I don't need you to teach me, bro. I know what I'm doing. It's really just nonsense at this point. Yeah, man. But let's see. What's there? I mean, I have been sad. If we're being honest, I mean, I don't want to be one of these like seasonal depression guys. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I don't know, but I do it sad. I know the sun's not there. You know, like I miss the sun. It's like it's just to see the sun. I don't know. I just been feeling sad. You know, it's all cold and walking the streets all cold. You know, I'm like I'm cold. You know, it's nice to see the sun. But like, you know who also got seasonal depression? Superman. Superman got seasonal depression because he needed the sun. He needed the sun and his power. He got energy from the sun. When the sun wasn't there, he lost all his power. So yeah, I'd be a little bitch over here. Oh, this guy is yeah. So does Superman. All right. So who's really the loser now? All right. You think I'm the loser? Yeah. Superman also gets seasonal depression. So I don't want to hear about that nonsense. All right. It's really. Okay, I gotta calm down. I hear my little sister making fun of me in the background. And okay. Anyways, let's get to the next story. Let's do this. Okay, Whoopee Goldberg, right? Now, listen. First of all, let's clarify. I don't like talking these issues. I don't like talking about certain topics because they're overplayed and overdone, and honestly, purely hacky at this point. But here's the thing: Whoopi Goldberg got in trouble for she said something about the Holocaust. I don't know. Probably it's probably some funny joke. I mean, I don't even listen to it. But what she said was, she was saying how the Holocaust wasn't about race; it was about just people being evil. Which honestly, I agree with to a certain extent, but. The funny part is, here's what's humorous about the Holocaust. One of 6 million things that are humorous. So the whole time she was saying how it's not about race, and the people who got upset were like, no. Jews are they're different, all right? They're different, all right? How dare you say they're normal people? Do you see their noses? They're definitely different, you know? That the reason they're upset is because she's saying they're normal, and they're like, no, I'm different. I'm a weird person too. I'm not a normal person. Like, really, that's the hill you're gonna die in. You're upset that she's calling you normal, and you want to fight. Say, no, I'm not a human being. I'm a Jew. I'm a Jew. Don't you dare call me a normal person. Like, bro, what are you saying? Just accept. Who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? It's really. How many times have I said it's ridiculous at this point? It's really ridiculous the amount of times I said it's ridiculous. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's just funny. That's just funny how people will be upset if you call them normal. You know what I mean? And don't worry, this isn't one of these anti-cancel culture rants. I don't even like saying that word, but I like it. I like people getting in trouble. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What is this thing all of a sudden now where people get upset when people are mad? It's amazing. Don't you want people to be upset all the time? Like, don't you want famous people to be constantly scared and get their money taken away and feel the punishment? Like, isn't that fun? Isn't that fun to people? Well, where's the joy? Someone's being torn down. Enjoy it. Take a picture. Take a selfie with it. You ever see that picture of the girl in front of the house that's burning down? It's like a meme, and she's like smiling. That's what we should all be doing, smiling as things burn down. Well, what's the need to be sad about it? It's fun. It's amazing. You know what I mean? It's good stuff. All right. So that was we did some personal stuff. Some personal stuff in the beginning. We just did some pop culture stuff. I'm really keeping the theme of the show. It was like personal stuff, pop culture stuff, and now some sports stuff. So let's get to the sports stuff. For my male audience, I mean, I don't know if audience is the right word. Of the 3 people listening, 2 of them whom are friends, other 1.5 is family. By the way, don't tell. If you're gonna do something, just shut the hell up and don't tell anyone about it. Because you don't want anyone knowing what you're doing. It's just a waste of time, waste of money. I don't need people asking me how things are going. All right, fine. They're going fine. The answer is always fine. If I didn't say fine, you'd be upset at me for saying the real answer. So the answer is fine. All right, the answer is fine. Jesus Christ, give me a second. Can I take a second? I've been talking for 30 minutes. Can I have a second, please? Can I have a second just to relax? When you really need to talk the whole entire minute, or can I just relax for a second? All right, thank you. Give me a second. All right. So, anyways, let's get to the Super Bowl. Let's get down to it. Let's get down to it. Super Bowl predictions. First of all, Super Bowl today was the Pro Bowl, which is it's just a disgrace. The Pro Bowl is a disgrace. They're all not tackling each other because they don't want to get injured. Why? Are you kidding me? If I was in the Pro Bowl and there was, I would tackle them. I wouldn't care. What are you doing, bro? Just you're in a combat sport. Hurt the other player. That's what we're watching. We're not watching so you can take the ball and throw it lightly and have a nice flea flicker in the background. What is this, man? What is this? All right. No, what did I really want to say? All right. Super Bowl predictions. Here's what I don't like. All right. So Matthew Stafford, right? The whole time he's on the Lions, everyone loves him, right? Look at this quarterback. He has such a hard team, but he's sticking with it, and he's doing the right thing. He's amazing, and he's playing, and he's good. Very great quarterback. Good arm, great arm, good accuracy. He's not the fastest, but he can move around the pocket. He's a very solid top. Dare I say elite? Now, I say dare I say. Other people might say you shouldn't even say dare I say. But here's the reason I say dare I say. I don't like all of a sudden now you just go to a different team and then you're expected to win all of a sudden. Like, oh yeah, the team was the problem the whole time. It was the team, but it wasn't. You're also like, you don't just leave teams then automatically win the next year just because you think you deserve it. No, you played on a shitty team your entire career. That was your choice. You kept re-signing, and now all of a sudden I'm just gonna win the Super Bowl because the next year I'm on a good team now. No, I don't like that. People think he deserves it. Why does he deserve it? Why? Because he played a shitty team his whole life and played really well. So. I don't like it. Now, also Joe Burrow. Now, here's the thing with Joey B. Matty B, as they all call him, right? They all call him Matty B. You guys remember that YouTuber, Matty B Raps? That was pretty funny. I think Levy used to make fun of him, Matty B Raps. I don't know, whatever. Honestly, he's probably a nice kid. I don't know, everyone makes fun of people. Honestly, I was thinking of making fun of people in this channel, and I probably still will. I honestly, that's probably the route I'm going to go in, like, a month or so. But, it is evil. It's something wrong. You really should be nice to people at all times. Anyways, this fucking retard, Joe Burrow, right? He thinks he can just waltz in there, all cool, she's smooching, smoking a cigar, like, oh yeah, I'm just going to win now. Both of these guys, people like, I don't know if I like. I do like Joey B. Joey B does have he has a swag to him. He's doing a lot for white culture right now. By the way, if you want to talk about who's doing a lot for white, it's let's think. Who's doing the most for white people? It's like Joe Rogan and then Joe Burrow and then Joe Levy on top of all of them. Exactly. So who do I think is going to win? I think the Rams will win. That is my prediction. I would be happy to see the Bengals win, which I know that is a basic take. I know it's a basic take. But, you got to be basic every once in a while. Every once in a while, just got to be a basic bitch. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. All right? Yeah, I don't like these people. They demonize the word. What's wrong with being a basic bitch? It's totally fine. It's totally fine. Yeah, so I hope fucking... I hope they both lose. I hope it's a tie. Honestly, I don't think there's ties in the NFL, but they should probably start getting on that because everyone loves a tie. Also, if you still think Jordan Peterson is a smart, intellectual person, you should really kill yourself. That's not my rules. That's just rule number 11 of 10 rules for life after I read the whole book. But yeah, thank you guys for listening. This was really fun. I need to go calm down now, and I gotta do a lot of cocaine before I do these shows. That's why I get my energy up. So I gotta just fucking do lines and lines and blow. That's why I get really excited. So I'm gonna go take a nap now. Maybe relax, hang out. But yeah, thank you guys for listening. This was episode 4 of the Joe Levy experiment. And yeah, 4 views. We get 4 views for episode number 4. All right, and then by 10 you can get 4 views. Episode number 4, episode number 5. I want at least 6. I know it's a lot to ask, but yeah. Thank you for listening. Enjoy the rest of your day.